Man, February 25. February 25. February 25, man. Hey, the way they keep pushing these court dates back, I swear to God, they should play offensive line, man, for the NFL, man. Wow, man. Or should I say the D-line, man, the way the attorney defense keep pushing these court dates back. Hey, they're getting that push inside now. All right, look, I'm not going to make light of this situation. I've already made it clear what I think. And it's not worth investing my time into getting 20,000 people commenting, wondering what they know, this and that. Look, I always believe innocent until proven guilty. All right? So understand, if it was just Meg and Tory in a situation where it was only those two there, I would be definitely less inclined to really, not fully agree with Meg. How could I put it? It's like this. The fact that there was at least a witness there by the name of Kelsey Nicole, and I think Tory's bodyguard tried to give a testament. I don't know what's really going on there. It's just like you can't really speak on who's right or who's wrong until the one witness who was there speaks up. Kelsey Nicole is the ultimate X factor here. The fact that she's staying silent is going to play a huge role on whether this case gets solved or not. I think that's why they keep postponing it. You know what I mean? Because right now, at this point, it's like for everyone in a general broad sense of things, it's a he say, she say situation. And I'm going to tell you, you're just as a fool to believe in Meg wholeheartedly as you are if you were going to believe that, Tory at the same time is innocent of anything that he did. But look, I just want to say it this way, so that way I can clear some ambiguous things here. What I'm trying to get at is we're not going to really get the true answer until Kelsey Nicole comes out and speaks the truth. Now, we'll see. But anyways, I just wanted to pass that out. I don't know if anyone's really... I just checked it out like right now. Like I was curious because I'm like, oh yeah, wasn't his court date on the 21st? Let's see what happened. But yeah, it got pushed back again. It's just a petty drama, but I think at this point, Tory needs to worry more about finding his musical identity than he needs to worry about getting out this case. I just think it's just a messed up situation in a love triangle where, Kelsey was directly involved, and I think if there's any good reason why she wouldn't want to speak up now about what really happened is I believe it could be the potential that she was the one holding the gun trying to fire at Meg, and Tory was trying to fight the gun to keep her from doing it. And when they were fighting for it, the gun went off, hit Meg, and Kelsey, within just a span of a few timeable moments, was able to get in the car quick enough to leave Tory hanging with the gun holding his hand. So as soon as that gun went off, she let go and jumped back in the car, which left Tory stunned, like what was going on. Then he looked at Meg looking at him, then he realized that he's holding the gun. I was like, fuck. So when you look at that situation where Meg turns around and she sees Tory holding the gun, I can't fucking blame her for thinking that Tory shot her. But if you look at that scenario, it's hard to really go against Tory if you think about it. It's not like that Meg wasn't shot. Let's make that clear. She was shot. But I think what they was doing on diss tracks and that shit just got way overboard and petty. And really, to me, it's just two people who needs to clean up their shit together and just make it out. Just make up and just move on. Because, you know what I mean? Like, just from what I believe in this scenario, that really could happen. I just don't think Tory's that stupid. I don't think so. Like, I think musically, like, he's not aware of where he's at. I've always criticized that, even though people are ignorantly rooting for his music. I mean, blind sheep are always going to follow a shepherd no matter what. But I do think as a person, that's a completely different story, man. I see how he is, how he wants to help the people, community. Times I feel like, yeah, you could be just overzealous, but when it comes to really being humble, like when it comes to his son, to his dad, to his family, dude is down to earth. He's shown that quality. I just think right now he's in a limbo and he needs to really figure out what he wants to do with himself. You know, I don't think he's personally happy. Like, people could see him on IG and all that, think he's cool, he's dancing, but really, the only time you know how a nigga really feels is when all the girls are gone, all the dudes are gone, and when it's just him laying on the bed with the door closed, just thinking to himself. It could be a homie, a close homie who would tell anything, but you know what I mean. So I've kind of thought this shit was gonna happen, bro, ever since, I want to say, he kind of switched up how his musical sounds came about. It kind of showed a little bit in the memories and then went down that road. That's it. But yeah, let me not talk too much, man. We'll see what happens in the case. But yeah, I'm not too worried about it, and I don't really care as much. I know a lot of folks are more digested into that. What I'm really more worried about is that he finds inner peace within himself. No matter how much he could say that he's happy with his life and whatever, how successful he is. People think money can solve every issues. Get your paper up. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. Alright? A motherfucker can be homeless but be the happiest person in the world because he's got everything that he wants. Alright? You think that's crazy, but it's true. So I always believe finding pure happiness, knowing that you are who you are and that you're not limited to being something else that you ain't. I think that's the biggest thing, and it shows in his music. Nowadays, he's not himself. Far from it. And if you were a real one, you would notice that. And obviously there are real ones that do. That's why they're here on my channel. Always showing support, love, saying that I'm telling me to keep on speaking what I gotta speak. But, you know, obviously the fake ones are always gonna be there, be around. Haters. It is what it is. And they're not going to understand the message because either one, they don't want to believe the truth and they're purposely being ignorant, or fuck it, they were just here for the moment and they won't be there any longer when Tory supposedly falls. Let's put it this way. Even if Tory was the one that shoot Meg and everything, I still wouldn't turn on the dude. I'd still rep for him to get back on his feet, find peace in his life, and keep moving forward. Let me make that fucking clear. Because we all fucking make mistakes. For anyone that's quick to judge and criticize, then you a fucking lazy ass bitch. Because you ain't realizing that we're all subject to flaws and all doing some bullshit. Some people get it lucky. Some people are saved before they can commit something. Sometimes you get trapped in a situation that you shouldn't be in the first place. Like I think it was for Tory. But either way, you just have to fucking understand that we all fucking make mistakes, alright? And while we all try to live a happy life, we can't always go a day without having to encounter some BS. It's just, that's how it is. There's two forces going on here, man. The force of good versus the force of evil. You got to realize that. We all fighting. Our better half versus our vice half, you know. I hate to say it, but, you know, that's what the testament of life is anyways. So, y'all rest up, easy, sleep well, man, and count your blessings. The fact that you're breathing, that you could see, that you could walk, that you could feel, you could taste, touch, you know what I mean? All the essentials. You know what I mean? You got a roof over your head. Count your blessings, because you never know when it'll be taken away. Deuces.